Good evening, everybody. I would like to welcome all of you and thank all parents, family members, educators, friends, and guests for affording us the opportunity to play a role in the lives of these young adults. It has been an honor and a privilege. Joining us on this special occasion are several, actually quite a few, honored guests. These people have filled important roles in helping our students reach this point in their education. I would like to introduce the following people. School board members, the Honorable Terry Barenborg, School Board Chair. The Honorable School Board Vice Chair, Dr. Peggy Jones. The Honorable Dr. Jean A. Pasca, District 1. The Honorable Jacqueline Rosario, District 2. And the Honorable Kevin McDonald, District 5. Superintendent of Indian River County Schools, Dr. David K. Moore. And if you would, please hold your applause till the end of my ample list here to come. Mr. Scott Bass, recently retired Deputy Superintendent. Mr. Bruce Green, Chief Financial Officer. Mrs. Kelly Basura, Assistant Superintendent. Mr. Eric Seymour, Assistant Superintendent and former Vero Principal. Dr. Christina Jacobs, Chief of Staff. Ms. Ann Bieber, Director of Academic Success and former Vero Assistant Principal. Ms. Beth Crisafoli, Director of Advocacy and former Vero Assistant Principal. Dr. Kyra Shafty, Director of Academic Compliance. Principals joining us from our feeder schools, Rachel Finnegan, Beachland Elementary and former Vero AP. Tasha Jones, Citrus Elementary. Chad Bacon, Gifford Middle School. Cassandra Flores, Glendale Elementary. Jennifer Norris, Osceola Magnet School. Richard Morgan, Oslo Middle School and Vice Principal at the FLC this year. Adam Faust, Rosewood Magnet School. Chris Taylor, Storm Grove Middle School and former AP at Vero. Lindsay Sandberg, Vero Beach Elementary. How about a round of applause for our district leadership and feeder school principals? I'd like to introduce among our working guests, Vero Beach Assistant Principals Greg Aarons on the field, Vanessa Gonzalez, Joy Griffin, Denny Hart, Megan Teachout, and Juliet Carroll. Our teachers here as line leaders, our school counselors, and other school staff and district staff instrumental in our students' success. Thank you so much for all that you do. How about applause for all those folks? Soon-to-be graduates, class of 24. You are a sea of red and white and everything that's right in this world today. Remember back to your freshman year, you signed these banners here before the stage, and with your signature back then, committed yourself to this moment. C2G, commitment to graduate. It is with great pride that I stand before you, class of 24, proud of your many accomplishments, both personal and academic. 263 honors graduates, 152 ASC academic scholars and collegiate academy graduates, 17 associate's degree, 141 scholar diplomas, 369 merit diplomas, 23 perfect 4.0 GPAs, 51 seals of biliteracy, 228 career completers, 429 industry certifications, 17 signed to play sports in college. Football finished 9-3, finishing the season with a top 10 in the state ranking. Unified Sports earned their 12th FHSAA state championship. And all Vero athletic teams earned the state's ranking of 4th for academics with the highest average GPA, making them all FHSAA academic team champions in the 23-24 school year. Live performing arts, straight superiors at states for our bands, thereby presented with the Otto Crusher Award, Marching band and jazz band, straight superiors at states. Chorus earned straight superiors. Their 4th annual Chroma concert was amazing, and senior Grace Galliard, graduating today, became an all-state vocalist. Our orchestra, superior ratings at states, over $650,000 in local scholarships, nearly $3 million awarded through the Promise Pledge to attend Indian River State College for free. Your accomplishments are to be applauded. Remember, although your travels may take you away from Vero Beach and scatter you in many different directions across the map, your roots will always be here, and you will forever be the Vero Beach High School class of 2024. Class of 2024 ever. You may be seated. And so, off on your way as a class, and someday you too shall look back to see these same faces then, just as they appeared back when. It is what graduates do after they move on to new, and so farewell is not goodbye, and high school is forever frozen in your mind's eye. Congratulations to you all, and here's to forever friends and family. It has been an honor and a privilege to serve as your principal. Thank you. And now I present to you our Superintendent of Indian River Schools, Dr. David Moore.
Good evening. I know we're all a little hot and we're all dressed up, but we're here to celebrate, so let's try that again. Good evening. All right. Good evening to our school board members, our distinguished platform guests, our administrators. Good evening, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, family, and friend. But most importantly, good evening to the distinguished, the accomplished, the achieved, the passionate, the compassionate. Good evening to the graduating class of 2024 from Vero Beach Senior High School. Today is your day. Now is your moment. One moment realized in time today, but a moment that you have been working on for 13 years. Think about it. You began working on this goal before you even realized it was a goal that you were here to achieve today in kindergarten. And I would hope that each and every single one of you realize that you're not here today because this is a rite of passage. You're not here because this is the last activity of your senior year. You're here today because you've done the work. You've met the standard. You've demonstrated that you have the skill, the will, the grit, the belief to demonstrate a standard. Each and every single one of you should feel a great sense of pride for what you have in fact accomplished today. You have been telling your life story. And if you had the opportunity to come to this stage and stand at this podium, what would your story be about? What words of encouragement and wisdom would you be able to provide to all of us who are here to celebrate each and every single one of you? Now, respectfully, I don't know all of your stories, but I would know in your life story there would be chapters of great success, great triumph, and equally so, there would be stories of having to face life's true challenges, obstacles and barriers placed in your life's path. But despite those obstacles, despite those challenges, here you are today basking in your own glory, about to be named a graduate of Vero Beach Senior High School, which is a good thing. But before that happens, I would encourage you, each and every single one of you, to reflect and remember those who have contributed to your life story. Begin that reflection by thinking of those who loved you first, those who provided for you, those who cared for you, those who loved you, provided finances for you, disciplined you. Those would be your parents and guardians. And if you would help me in thanking them for the contributions that they have played in your life story. Remember the ones that you sit next to right now. And remember all of the firsts that you have experienced over the last 4 years. Whether it was the first time that you took this field to compete, whether it was the first time that you took that stage to perform, whether it was the first time that you fell in love or the first time that your heart was broken, remember all of the first that you had with the individuals that you're sitting next to. Before this day is over, find them and thank them for the roles that they have played in your life. Don't let today end without finding those who stood in front of the classroom, those who provided the instruction, those who led the school, those who transported you to school, those who provided the coach of the club, of the team, or the sponsor of the club, those who provided great instruction and time for you. Not a public service announcement, but being an educator is a great way to spend a life. Find them and thank them for their contribution in your life. In just a few seconds, you're going to have this opportunity to walk across this stage, and Principal O'Keefe will put a diploma in your hand. You'll go back to your seat, and he will announce you as a graduate of Vero Beach Senior High School. Then you're going to go out and you're going to celebrate. You're going to be safe, but you're going to celebrate. And then tomorrow morning, you're going to wake up and begin to tell the next chapter of your life story. Seniors, go and tell great stories. Tell stories of ensuring that no family member ever has to lose anyone from cancer. Tell stories that ensures that we as a nation never have to be shut down again as a result of a global pandemic. Tell stories about being a great husband, wife, mother, father. Seniors, you have done the work. Go and tell great stories. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Moore. There's no teleprompter up here. Amazing. All right. For your student body welcome this evening, it is my honor to introduce your senior class president, Marcos Valoria. Marcos is class president and a top 10 senior with an unweighted perfect 4.0 GPA, earning the Advanced Scholar Diploma designation along with 9 perfect 5s on AP exams. He received the Best in Show Art Award at the Superintendent's Art Gallery. Marcos has worked as the lighting technician for the Ballet of Vero Beach these last 4 years and also a research intern at Harbor Branch Oceanographic Institute. Marcos has been an active member in our Green Team Club, co-president of our Model United Nations Club, and once again, senior class president to deliver this evening's welcome, Marcos Valoria.
Good evening, students, family, friends, teachers, staff, and loved ones. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Marcos Valoria, and it has been my pleasure to serve as the senior class president of our class of 2024. Now, welcome to graduation. We gather here today to finally celebrate the 13 years of grueling work that we students have accomplished in style. If you look around the Citrus Bowl, you may recall vivid memories from the past 4 years. Running for Hope class around the track, the Friday night lights, cheering on our unstoppable football team, and of course, watching Mr. O'Keefe do the gigolo. Seriously though, we've shared such great memories at this school. I'm sure you've enjoyed making the friends of a lifetime, reveling in extracurriculars, or even the little things, like having the best security guard ever wishing you a good day when you leave school. And yes, I'm talking about my boy, Teddy. Woo! Now, I remember 13 years ago when we first walked into kindergarten and we opened a book called The Very Hungry Caterpillar. If you can't recall the story, just know that it's about a caterpillar that's just big and greedy. Little did we know, though, that we would become one with the little green insect. For over a decade, we were fed knowledge by our parents, teachers, books, spark notes, and we grew into educated students while developing our own unique personalities. We experimented with different flavors of passions and found unique hobbies to let us enjoy life. And we definitely partied hard. Yet there were also days where we would find ourselves in a cocoon. And we would just ask time to stop for just a moment to let us catch a breath. In these vulnerable times, we may have had people or events scratch us and leave scars. But the world doesn't know that today is the day you break free. Today is the day you embrace your scars. Today is the day you celebrate your life and finally spread your wings. At this point, the children's book has ended, but your story has not. Now you get the chance to write your own story however you want. And yes, Mrs. Adams' English lessons helped with that. Seniors, now you get to choose where the rest of your life will take you. It's a daunting yet thrilling first step. Yet this first step will be what guides you to success. From now on, I want you to take every single opportunity you're given, appreciate life, and be the trailblazer of your own path. I want to see you 20 years from now beaming with success because I know that you are all capable of it. If you manage to make it through senioritis, I'm sure you'll make it through the real world. After all, class of 2024, you are the most hardworking and most attractive class to ever walk this school. You have the resilience and optimism to make the best out of your future. As I near the end of this speech, I do want to thank those of you in the stadium who have been a light in one of these students' lives. Teachers, thank you so much for being so motivational to these students. Parents, thank you for always supporting your children. And finally, Mom and Dad, I cannot thank you enough for being the most inspiring and encouraging people ever in my life. I hope you know that wherever my path may lead me, I'll always hold you close to my heart. All right. Seniors, thank you. I'm so proud of you. I hope you take this day and cherish it forever. And with that, the class of 2024 is officially out the door. Thank you, everyone.
Our top 10 to the stage, please. And now, Assistant Principal Megan Teachout will introduce our outstanding scholars.
Good evening. At this time, I am honored to introduce Vero Beach High School's top 10 seniors. Rowan Wilkie, Andrew Bickle, Molly McCain, Camilla Bronca, Remy Heyer, Rigel Estelori, Rachel Estelori, Bailey McCullum, Emma Wolf, and Marcos Valoria. I am also honored to introduce Vero Beach High School's National Merit Finalist, Nicole Zhao. Please step forward. I am honored to introduce VBHS's 2024 Salutatorian, Andrew Bickle. Please step forward. And I am honored to introduce Vero Beach High School's 2024 Valedictorian, Rowan Wilkie. Please step forward. Vero Beach High School, these are your top 10 seniors and National Merit finalists. Good? All right. Yep, good to go, Rowan. It is my privilege to introduce the class of 2024 Salutatorian. Much like one-name celebrities such as Beyonce or Drake, he is known as Bic. His fiery debating skills demonstrate his competitive nature, lighting up his opponents like only a Bic lighter can do. As the president of the Masterminds team, he led his team to the state championship twice, and they made it to the finals last year. Dr. Butler, his chemistry teacher and Mastermind sponsor, describes him as a fierce competitor. This young man has a weighted GPA of 4.72. He balances the demands of maintaining excellent grades with other contributions to his school and community. In his free time, he volunteers for Tribe Tutors, the peer tutoring program on the Vero Beach High School campus. He has interned with the Ocean Research Conservation Association, collecting and analyzing water samples of the Indian River Lagoon for pollution mapping. He has a deep passion for soccer in and out of school. He played for Vero Beach High School's varsity soccer team, as well as a competitive league outside of school. Ladies and gentlemen, please take out your cell phones and turn on your phone lights and assist me with a lit introduction. Please welcome your salutatorian for the class of 2024, Andrew Bick Bickle.
Thank you all for eating dinner at 5:30 or starving yourself to be here. First off, I would like to congratulate all of my fellow seniors in the audience and thank our generous faculty and administrators for helping us get here today. We would not have made it without them. Every school day for the past 9 or so months, I woke up at 5:45. Oh, okay, 6, but it was really 6:20. I collected my bag, filled to the brim with papers, and drove to my designated parking spot. Some of us seniors in the audience, and even some of the parents out there too, decorated their parking spot for their final year in high school. I never got around to changing mine for the entire year, so when my half-asleep self pulled up into my parking spot, it read, Bianca, class of 23, in vivid neon pink. I don't know if there was anything else that parking spot could have said that could have been less my style, but nonetheless, it was those words that greeted me bright and early every morning. The first 100 times I saw it, I didn't grasp the significance of those words. Bianca, class of 23. I am in fact not Bianca, and in 2023, I was not concerned with graduating, rather the more important matters such as the new Loki season and if $25 was a steal for a snake labeled Jungle Skog at IKEA. But then I really started to ponder about Bianca and what these words would mean to her. She took the time out of a weekend to paint her parking spot and add her own personal flair. She created a monument for herself that stood long past her time and continues to stand right now as I am speaking. This parking spot would be unique and special to her. Yet this creative artistic act proclaiming a sense of personal accomplishment for just one individual impacted my life daily and will continue to impact a future student's life next year unless they choose to make it their own. A mark was made as a symbol of a legacy, of her legacy, along with the legacy of her graduating class. This parking spot numbered 236 is just one instance of a lasting mark made by a member of the class of 2023. Other symbols and objects could be found all around town, noting their impact, which every person in the class came to contribute to and embody. Whether they exist as an engraving on the underside of a desk, an impression you made on a teacher or a peer, or a memory collectively shared, you and all of us have forever altered the universe. I like to imagine our entire reality as a tapestry of immense size. So large, in fact, that it almost becomes as long as the line to go through the metal detectors when they were first put in. Every person is a thread in the beautiful masterpiece, and this masterpiece would be incomplete without you. It doesn't matter where you go after high school, if you are off to university or the workforce, each of us has contributed to this magnificent work of art we call life. And no matter how hard you try to escape Vero, our threads will forever be intertwined, as each of us has had an impact on another. Bianca may not have impacted you personally, but she can be looked at as a symbol for all of us, a symbol expressing our own uniqueness. Your legacy may not have been shown through a parking spot, but it certainly has been reflective through your collective actions. We all have value, and nothing will ever change that. I know that by now I'm starting to be a bore who is a little obsessed with someone he's never met, but before I go, I would like to reiterate my thanks to my fellow peers and our faculty members. Additionally, I would like to thank all of the parents and family members who came to show their support today, especially my mom and dad, and I guess my sister. Thank you.
Andrew, would you please take center stage? Andrew, I have a surprise for you. Straight out of the class of 23 and home from FIU, the Vero Beach High School alumni who is so excited to paint her parking spot 236 her senior year is here to say hello. Bianca Diligent. How about a round of applause for Bianca?
And now it is my honor to introduce the class of 2024 Valedictorian. She is a diligent scholar who exudes excellence in all she says and does. She has an impressive, flawless academic record with a perfect 4.0 unweighted GPA and is the top-ranked student in this senior class of 670 students with a remarkable 4.76 weighted GPA. She is graduating today with AP, honors, merit, and scholar designations. Her teachers marvel at her academic ability and zest for knowledge, but they also praise her for a strong sense of character and dedication to helping others. In pursuit of academic excellence, she has taken 16 AP courses, 11 dual enrollment courses, and is an AP scholar. With her involvement in the biotech program, she has achieved the status of Certified Biotechnician Assistant and is a mentor to our Biotech 1 students. Her achievements are not limited to the academic realm. She has also managed to amass an impressive roster of extracurricular, service, and athletic activities. One of her impeccable strengths is time management and knowing how to balance school, sport, club, family, friends, and music involvement. She has been a member of organizations such as the Environmental Club, Animal Rescue Club, Neuroscience Club, Women in STEM, and 4-H, serving as secretary and vice president. In fact, her English teacher, Miss Adams, claims she has the finest quality chicken eggs around. She has participated in athletics as a decorated member of both varsity, interscholastic, and community club soccer teams, has achieved level 3, 4, 5, and 6 honors designations as a pianist in her involvement with the Florida Music Teachers Association, volunteers as a leader and tutor for Project Hearts and the Sally Wilkie Foundation, assisting mentoring local children with their academic achievement and understanding. This year's valedictorian is described by her teachers as a true scholar and a young woman of quality character. She is bright, inquisitive, competitive, and funny. She is your valedictorian for the class of 2024, Rowan Wilkie.
It's crazy to think that after 13 years, we're standing here in our caps and gowns. We somehow made it to the end. But what have we spent all of this time learning? I mean, I can tell you how to properly say L'Hopital's rule, what literary devices are utilized in a text, and that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. I can stand up here and tell you all the textbook knowledge that we needed to learn, but I can also tell you that we still have a lot more to learn. I don't have the definition of success, and definitely cannot answer why they think 18-year-olds are old enough to make lifelong decisions. However, while I don't have all the answers, I can share one piece of advice that was given to me as a sophomore who was immensely afraid of what the future would bring. It's not where you go, it's what you do when you get there. You see, oftentimes we'll say, oftentimes people say, I'm going here, or I did this, and expect the destination to be a representation of the whole experience that's laid out in front of them. For example, at the beginning of this journey, we were all excited to finally call ourselves high schoolers, but we did so without knowing what it truly meant for us. As class of 2024, we didn't know that we're going to be the last class to experience the mask mandates or the first class to walk through metal detectors. Within the last 4 years, we have grown from freshmen hiding behind our masks to sophomores who finally got to experience the feel of main campus, then to juniors who had to readjust ourselves to 45-minute class periods, and finally to seniors who barely know what we're doing but walk around with the confidence that we do. During our time here, we saw our school and staff adapt to the unconventional challenges that were thrown our way, how they implemented new methods to ensure that we received a quality education in times of uncertainty. Now, as we look back and remember all the oddities that were sprinkled throughout our high school experience, I want you also to remember that the beauty of life is found in the unique characteristics that are faced along the way. So, to the class of 2024, in about 30 minutes, we will be alumni. We will have crossed the stage and been given our diploma covers. We will then look back and realize that even though we may not all know each other, we just shared one of the greatest journeys of our lives. There will then come a moment of uncertainty and fear for the future. In this moment, and others like it, I want you to know that no matter where you go or what you do, remember to look at where your feet are now, how far they've taken you, and know that they will continue to bring you where you need to go. You may just have the destination in mind for yourself and can't see the whole experience that's laid out in front of you. But know, when you feel limited in your ability, you are unlimited in your persistence. Go show the world that you can overcome the uncertainty and enjoy the experiences that come along with it while aiming to achieve your dreams. Thank you, and congrats, class of 2024.
Thank you, Rowan and Andrew. How about a hand for all of their speakers this evening? Before we begin the roll call, it is my honor to recognize the following seniors who have enlisted into the branches of the military as follows. Seniors, as your name is called, please stand and remain standing. Audience, please hold your applause until all 7 names are called. U.S. Army, Ezekiel Zuniga. Robert Shirley. U.S. Navy, Brian Smoot. Aiden Swift. U.S. Air Force, Reggie Bass. Clara Cooper. U.S. Air Force ROTC, Max Zitch. How about a round of applause for these seniors who have chosen to serve our nation in the coming years. Good job, guys. And now, without further ado, I present to you the roll call of Vero Beach High School graduation in the class of 2024.
Angela Cartwright. Peter Chinanowski. Akila Drake. Maria Hawkins. Kamani Hogues. Jennifer Adams. Kaylee Adams. Takayla Adderley. Solaris Alberry. Amy Alexis. Karan Alexis. Donasia Alford. Jordan Elisa Velez. Christian Allen. Mikael Allison. Stephen Amadaris. Shahad Osayed. Skylar Amaker. Adrian Amador. Jair Amador. Elijah Anderson. Aprecio. Krista Aprecio. Aquino. Eli Aquino. Kevin Arevalo, excuse me. Travis English. Wyshawn Malone. Diana Ramirez. Sierra Arnold. Heaven Attilis. William Austin. Logan Averill. Johnson Azamir. Mark Bacon. Matthew Bacon. Joseph Ball. Gail Barito. Emily Barnett. Makiri Baskin. Shemaiah Baskin. Brandy Bass. Brady Bass. Sorry, Brady. Reginald Bass. Macy Battle. Abigail Beach. Kaylee Beckton. Binky. Michael Binky. Catherine Byrne.
Yeah.
Haley Bame. Chin. Alexander Chin. Joseph Bayo. Eric Benitez. David Benjamin. Benjamin Barrick. Marlon Bermudez. Andrew Bickle. Nathaniel Bernholtz. Grace Black. Angel Bohannon. Eduardo Bonilla. Adriana Boudry. Erica Bowles. Michaela Bradshaw. Benjamin Bradway. Camilla Bronca. Stephen Brantman. Alexander Brazoban. Colton Bregoff. Jamari Brittle. Tiana Bridgewater. Fantasia Bruffel. Omarion Brinson. Christopher Bromell. Aiden Brown. Ayana Brown. Janelle Brown. Kamari Brown. Lydia Brown. Parker Brown. Samantha Brown. Cornelius Brunson. Jordan Bryant. Shaquan Buckner. Matthew Buell. Leilani Bull. Skylar Cade. Denzel Caderon. Sarah Calloway. Preston Camacho. Ryan Kennedy. Elizabeth Carbonale. Michael Carter. Christopher Carton. Saul Casillas. Megan Cass. Emmeline Castaneda. Mario Castro. Caden Colvin. Matthew Kavanaugh. Riley Chalker. Ariana Chambliss. Olga Chernick. Delaney Chung. Mason Cisco. Destiny Clark. Julia Clemenzi. Samara Coakley. Jaylee Cole. Kashana Cole. Zachary Coffey. Harley Cohen. That's her sister. Shelby Cohen. Michael Collier. Rowan Collins. Hannah Collins. Owen Collins. Jamin Colin. Haley Kaminsky. Shauna Compton. Dillion Conley. Sean Conley. Sarah Cooler. Gavin Cope. Sky Corbin. Michaela Coronado. Axel Soto. Hunter Coughlin. Heather Cousineau. James Cox. Major Kroom. Dakari Crumpler. Elena Curry. Jeff T. Cyrus. Mackay Dahl. Lydia Dalgish. Logan Danson. Lynn Dang. Hunter Darnell. Stephen Darnell. Samantha Darris. Cadence Davis. Tyra Davis. Valentina Daza. Amelia DePro. Amelia DeLeon. Victor Daldagia. Michael DeLopal. Joseph DeLuke. Damian Demboviak. Kate Dermody. Celeste DeVoe. Patricia Diaz. Paula Diaz. Siriana Diaz. Bryson Dingus. Zadie Dinez. James Diskin. On Doan. Ashabia Daka. Sheldon Dorvelia. Samantha Dos Santos. I don't know the name. Rebecca Dougal. James Douglas Jr. Lucille Dowd. Hugh Downey. Sabrina Dumas.
Evan Dunham. Owen Dunham. Amelia Dunn. Ryan Dunn. Joseph Durrell. Thomas Edwards. Haley Iser. Liliana Elliott. Sydney Ellis. Andrew Earn. Benjamin Escala. Gianna Espinales. Faith Esquivel. Rachel Say Estelore. Rigel Estelore. Bernardo Estime. Josh Eugene. Sateria Evans. Jayla Everest. Angelina Faria. Michael Faxon. Aubriana Felder. Silverson Felix. Dash Ferguson. Silas Farrell.
Yeah, baby.
Merrick Figueroa. Musabi Florima. Esmeralda Flores. Jack Flynn. Jason Fansica. Matthew Fontana. Trayvon Ford. Brooklyn Ford. Bryce Forrest. Austin Fauster. Gracie Foster. Jasmine Foster. Luke Franco. Samuel Freeze. Cameron Fricky. Thomas Frost. Alex Fuentes. Addison Gabbard. Grace Galliard. Tina Gallegos. Dayanara Garcia. Ty Freeman. Isaac Garcia. Jacqueline Garcia. Samantha Garcia. Trinity Garcia. Erica Garcia Gonzalez. Joshua Gaverdi. Kaylee Gerke. John Giannani. Amelia Gerthofer. Sophia Gianna. Kylie Gibbs. Joseph Giovanni. John Godden. Helena Gonzalez. Juan Gonzalez Bedola. Olivia Gould. Zoe Gordon. Emma Gorian. Olivia Gorian. Francisco Gracia. Nyla Grant. Frenasia Green. Xavion Tutu Griffin. Tyler Garothy. Alexander A.J. Gruber. Emmanuel Garand. Lily Gunter. Jason Gussoff. Chelsea Gutierrez. Berenice Guzman. Riley Hagenson. Elijah Haderi. Timothy Hale. Owen Hall. Ryan Hall. Savannah Hayner. Xavier Hansen. Dana Harmon. Zachary Harris. Tarek Hassan. Abigail Hawkins. Cassidy Hayes. Henry Hazel. Jacoby Herron. Joshua Hamler. Jayshawn Hendricks. Brendan Hernandez. Edson Hernandez. Gael Hernandez. Jasmine Hernandez. Rebecca Hernandez. Valerie Herrera. Alexander Hesberger. Remy Heyer. Serenity Hillsman. Savannah Hinkle. Taylor Hips. Kylie Hawk. Riley Hodge. Catherine Holderman. William Holderman. Taylor Holloman. Sorry. Kira Holycross. Cassandra Honeycutt. Lauralee Horsley. Miguel Huerta Garcia. Hayden Huff. Brooke Humphreys. Abigail Hunt. Daniel Hutchins. Merlanda Ina East. Renzi Ennis. Madison Jakowski. Anaya Jackson. Elliot Johnson. Sadie Johnson. Got it. Haley Johnston. Angeline Jolibois. Jennifer Jones. Kenoris Jones. Rashana Jones. Kaylee Jordan. Ayana Judon. Maya Kaylee. Patricia Calargras. Liam Keeley. Ahmad Khan. Michael Killings. Demarius King. Aaron Klenschmidt. Michael Kleizub. Ava Knowles. Micah Knowles. Joseph Laughlin. Jacob Komarnicki. Walter Komarnicki. Michaela Kotz. Ashley Krieger. Alicia Kussmer. Samantha Lambert. Amilcar Sebastian Lamore. Cecilia Lander. Jaden LaPointe. Madison Lawton. Kayla Lazo. Nia Lee. Jose Lael. Zariana LeBlanc. Zion LeBlanc. Talia Leejust. Tanner Lenhart. Cam Camila Lusage. Kamita Lusage. Ryder Leslie. Dana Lewin. Sophie Leda. Samantha Lacana. Josiah Liddick. Ava Lilliquist. Chanel Limsang. Laura Lindarty. Carter Liverman. Julianis Yaden. Emma Lockwood. Maria Laura. Talicia Lorius. Patricia Lutz. Aiden Loudermilk. Jeremiah Lusain. Kaylee Love. Anaya Lurie. Michaela Madison. Diego Magallanes. Savannah Mayer. Jaden Manuel. Isaiah Martinez. Matthew Martinez. Sanaya Martinez. Yesenia Martinez. Marley Massey. Brock Masterson. Jackson Maxwell. Molly McCain. Bailey McCullum. Christopher McFarland. Gracie McGee. Jillian McGlynn. Bailey McGuire. Imani McKenzie. Makita McKenzie. Aiden McKinley. Lucas McLean. Paige Medlin. Rakesh Mehta. Samir Mehta. Curtis Malillo. Maui Melton. Gabriela Mendez. Osvaldo Mendez. Kira Menge. Wilmer Miraz Guevara. Jason McCurry. Kamani Messam. Rachel Miller. Lila Milliman. Ella Minton. Caitlin Missier. Kamaya Modisett. Liam Modisett. Gage Moore. Noah Molina. Rodney Monplaisir. Jessa Moore. Vincent Morales. Tyler Morris. Sage Morrow. Samuel Moss. Emanuela Myrick. Luke Maracas. Bernay Murray. Kara Murray. Matthew Murray. Gavin Musso. Deegan Mutterbuck. Dorothy Mizek. Alanis Nazario Rivera. Sophia Niegos. Elizabeth Neal. Joshua Nugent. Roxy Nieves Gonzalez. Lyden Kano. Ricardo Nombre. Rachel Noonan. Shayna Noel. Daniela Nunez. Spencer Nye. Maureen Oshis. Tanaya Oliver. Brittany Olvera. Caden Olvey. Samuel O'Neill. Alfredo Ordaz. Darlene Orlana Portia.
Emma O'Riordan. Catherine Ortega. Marissa Ortiz. Kayla Osowski. Rosalie Otis. Kayla Papadopoulos. Joseph Parrish. Hayden Pascal. Ruby Lee Pasley. Alejandro Pasten. Het Patel. Dana Patton. Vanessa Peebles. Alexandria Pena. We're pausing for 1 second to watch the rocket over to my left. Jose Pena. Eli Perez. Raul Perez. Reese Perez. Kenneth Perkins. Warren Perry. Tamia Peterson. Nina Petit. Kalia Pfeiffer. Leonard Phillips. Mish Tanya Filoria. Colton Piakis. Tyreek Pierce. Jenny Pierre Lewis. Seth Peach. Kevin Pollock. Monhi Punkia. Aiden Powers. Ismarai Pozos. Gage Preston. Dawson Prophet. Bryant Pulido. Joshua Putman. Thomas Putman. Angela Quimbao. Nicholas Rumbala. Adamaris Ramirez. Jordy Ramos. Jadalee Ramos Sanchez. Salali Ricarte. Harrison Reed. Micaiah Reed. Kayla Poindexter. Cameron Reed. Ricardo Reyes. Amar Reynolds. David Reynolds. Kamaya Riggins. Clara Riley. Rylan King. Joshua Rittenhouse. Stephanie Rivera. Luz Rivera Cuevas. Mackenzie Robbins. Hudson Roberts. Shirley Roberts. Isaiah Roberts. Trenton Roberts. Tyler Roberts. Zane Robilock. Amaya Rogers. Jacob Rodolico. Carizabeth Rodriguez. Yahir Rodriguez Irajeta. Yasmel Rojas. Aaron Romero. Emily Romero. Troy Roscoe. Dominic Rubino. Cameron Ryan. Caden Ryder. Giselle Salazar. Mariana Salazar. River Saldago. Austin Sandberg. Leonora Sanchez. Alana Sanders. Sailor Sanders. Dylan Sang. Nicole Santos. Mateo Surdi Lam. Aaron Saposek, also going to the Marine Corps.
Get some, baby.
Justin Sarati. Christopher Sanders. Emerson Saylor. Emma Schlitt. Hayden Schlitt. Haley Schmidt. Amanda Schumacher. Andrew Schwacker. Clay Scott. Jordan Scott. Jay Seals Lapis. Ava Cisak. Journey Setzer. Dejanae Shaw. Jalen Shelley. Kamaria Shepherd. Kamaya Shepherd. Jake Sheroff. Jaden Short. Donald Silverstein. Andrew Simmons. Makai Simmons. Elena Simon. Sherilyn Simon Cortez. Peyton Skidmore. Abigail Smith. Aiden Smith. Elijah Smith. Jada Smith. Maximus Smith. Mitchell Smith. Natoria Smith. Shyla Smith. Troman Smith. Brian Smoot. Alexandra Solis. Marisol Solis. Moses Solis. Rosalind Soriano. Sarasati Sorn. Christopher Spalding. Kamori Span. Brent Stanierwitz. Shay Stevens. Kylie Stickle. Kalo Stilley. Candace Stinson. Cassidy Stinson. Tomas Stinson. Bridget Sturgis. Matthew Servey. Jeremy Swanson. Quentin Sweats. Aiden Swift. Maya Tabenge. Mia Tate. Chase Taylor. Jasmine Taylor. Andrew Turkash. Terrence Taylor. Tashyla Taylor. James Santos. Deshaun Thomas. Detroit Thomas. Jordan Thomas. Jacob Thomason. Austin Thompson. Caden Thompson. Sydney Thompson. Zamir Thompson. Olivia Thorne. Grace Tom. Bailey Torres. Eduardo Torres. Efren Trejo. Enijah Tyson. Amy Uset. Gianara Valdez. Valentin. Clara Valentin. Leah Valero. Jeremiah Vasquez. Kaylee Verna. Alyssa Villalpando. Samantha Velez. Anderson Vezzi. Anthony Villafane. Jaden Villarreal. Marcos Valoria. Kyra Vincent. Nayel Vincent. Brendan Walker. Gianna Walker. Renaya Walker. Emma Walsh. Leora Walsh. Keela Walters. Cadence Washburn. Abigail Watson. Marissa Weaver. Logan Wells. Samantha Wergen. Donaria Wesley. Donquell Wesley. Oh yeah, Wesley! John West. Ansley Wiggum. Christopher Whitaker. Trinity Whitaker. Ariel White. Damari White. Javon White. Rowan Wilkie. Alyssa Williams. Derek Williams. Jahalen Williams. Lakai Williams. Willie Ams. Shamaya Williams. Latadrick Willis. Brianna Wilson. Matthew Wildsilla. Emma Wolf. Taisha Woodard. Brooke Woods. Adrian Woolley. Timera Amir Wood. Jaden Wright. Kalani Brene Wright. Liam Wright. Princess Wright Blake. Jacob Young. Jasmine Young. Waylon Young. Emma Youngblood. Ivan Zacharias. Beatrice Zamarikpa. Otniel Martinez. Nicole Zhao. Ezekiel Zuniga Bishop. Our last graduate, Maximilian Syke. Congratulations, class of 2024.
Dr. Moore and School Board Chair, Ms. Terry Barenborg, I attest that the students presented as the class of 2024 have met all of the state of Florida graduation requirements and all the requirements of Indian River County School District, and I recommend them to you. Here we go. With the turning, stand up, with the turning of the tassels from the right to the left, I now pronounce you 2024 graduates of Vero Beach High School and the School District of Indian River County.